Good morning, children. Welcome to today's class. As we know very well that we had already started a new chapter, that is books of original entry journal. In our previous video, we had already discussed the format as well as one question of the journal, and I have given some assignment to you. I hope you all have completed that one. Let's start a new topic, that is what a discount. Discount is another topic in books of original entry journal. So what is discount? It is an allowances given by the seller of goods out of selling price, also called list price or catalog price, or a deduction for making prompt payment. So what is discount? It is an allowance which is being given by the seller to their customers. That means a monetary benefit which is being provided by the seller to their customers, that is known as what a discount. Got it? So our discount is being categorized into two types. First one, that is trade discount, and second one, that is cash discount. So what is trade discount and what is cash discount? We'll discuss right now. So let's discuss cash discount. Sorry, trade discount. Trade discount is allowed by seller on purchase of goods in large quantity. Means the discount is allowed by wholesaler or manufacturer to the retailer who further sells goods to the customers. It is deducted in the invoice from sale price and no separate entry is passed for the trade discount. I repeat, no separate entry is passed for the trade discount. So what is trade discount? Trade discount is allowed by the seller to their purchaser, okay, on purchasing the goods or commodities. In that condition, a wholesaler or manufacturer provides a discount on the list price or catalog price to their retailers who further sell goods to their customers. That discount is known as what? A trade discount. It allowed by the seller on cash as well as credit transactions. Got it? It is allowed by the seller on cash as well as on credit transactions. That means if customer purchase the commodities on cash, it is also allowed on that. And if a customer purchase the commodities on credit, it is also allowed on that. Got it? So it is deducted in invoice from sale price and no separate entry is passed for the trade discount. So it will be deducted from the sale price and will not record this trade discount in our books of accounts. Sale is recorded at the net value, that is sale price less trade discount. So the amount of sale will be recorded on sale price less trade discount. Let's take an example. Ravi sells goods to Hardik of rupees 20,000, allowing him a trade discount of 10%. So Ravi is a seller and selling the commodities to Hardik. On that condition, Ravi allows a trade discount of 10% to Hardik. So let's check the invoice which is prepared at the time of sale. So list price is amounting to rupees 20,000 less trade discount of 20,000, that is 2,000, and the sale value is what? 18,000. Clear? So this amount will not be recorded in our books of accounts. After deduction, the trade discount will record the exact sale value, that is 18,000, to our books of accounts. So the journal entry will be Ravi passed the following journal entry in books of accounts, that is Hardik account debit to sales account. Hardik is receiver, that's why he will be recorded by in our debit side, and to sales account, as we know sales is a revenue for us, that's why it will be recorded in our credit side. 18,000, 18,000. Children, right now I have told you that the amount after trade discount will be recorded in books of accounts. The amount of trade discount will never record in our books of accounts. That means 2,000 will not be recorded in books of accounts. This amount of 18,000 will be recorded as a sale value. Got it? Now come towards the Hardik. Hardik will pass following journal entry in his books of accounts like purchase account debit to Ravi account 18,000, 18,000, being the goods purchased at 10% trade discount from Ravi. Clear? A note discount is not shown separately. That means a trade discount will not be shown in separately, but purchases or sales is recorded at value after trade discount. I repeat, purchases or sales is recorded at value after trade discount. That means 20,000 minus 2,000. This value will be recorded always in our books of accounts. Got it? I hope this is clear to you. Now comes towards the second one, that is cash discount. So children, right now I have told you that trade discount will never record in our books of accounts. Got it? But now comes towards the cash discount. Cash discount is allowed by seller of goods to encourage prompt or early payment. Thus, it is allowed if payment is received within a specified time. Cash discount is allowed after allowing trade discount from the invoice price. So what is cash discount? A cash discount which is being provided by the seller to their customers or the purchasers to encourage the prompt or early payment. That means if a customer purchases the commodities and if seller provides some more discounts on behalf of cash payment, then that particular purchaser pay the certain amount of money to the seller earlier. Got it? So in that condition, the seller provides more discount to encourage the prompt payment or early payment. That discount is known as what? A cash discount. And remember one thing, cash discount will always record in our books of accounts. I repeat, cash discount will always recorded in our books of accounts, but trade discount we will not record in our books of accounts. Got it? Let's take an example that Ravi sold goods to Hardik for cash. I repeat, for cash of rupees 20,000, allowed trade discount 10% and cash discount, that is what? A 2%. So the invoice will be prepared as follows. List price is 20,000 less trade discount, that is 2,000, and the sale value, that is what? A 18,000, and this amount of 18,000 on which we will provide the amount of cash discount. So the 18,000 into 2 divided by 100, that is what? A 360, and after this cash discount, net amount received by the Ravi from Hardik, that is what? A 17,640. Got it? So how they will record this transaction in their books of accounts? Let's see. Ravi will pass following journal entry in his books of accounts like cash account debit 17,640, discount which is being allowed by Ravi, that is what? A 360, and discount allowed is an expenses for him, that's why it will be recorded in debit side as we know the rules of accounts. So cash account debit, that is 17,640, discount allowed 360, to sales account, that is 18,000, being goods sold of rupees 20,000 at trade discount 10%, cash received and allowed 2% cash discount. On 20,000, sorry, on 18,000 we have provided the 2% cash discount, that is what? A 360. Got it? So we have received, that means Ravi have received the amount of cash, that is 17,640, and for the prompt payment he had allowed the amount of cash discount, that is 2% on 18,000, that is 360, and to sales account, that is what? A 18,000. Got it? As we know very well that trade discount will not be recorded in our books of accounts, that's why we have not recorded that much amount of trade discount over here. Clear? Now let's see how Hardik will record this transaction in their books of accounts. So Hardik will pass the following journal entry in his books of accounts. That is got a purchase account debit to cash account 17,640 to discount received, that is 360. So Hardik is purchasing the commodities and the value of that particular commodities, that is what a 18,000, but he is paying the cash prompt or early. That's why he is getting the amount of discount of 2%. So that is what a discount received. Got it? So he is going to pay, that is 17,640, and on behalf of prompt payment he is getting amount of discount, that is 360. So as we know very well, purchase is going to be recorded in debit side to cash, that is cash is going out, and discount received is a income or earning for Hardik. That's why it will be recorded by in a credit side according to nominal account. Got it? So the narration is being the goods purchased of rupees 20,000 at trade discount 10% and paid immediately, availed 2% cash discount. After payment he is availing amount of 360 as a cash discount. I hope you have understood the concept of trade discount and cash discount and how to record this transaction in a books of accounts as a journal entry. Clear? Now let's proceed towards the banking transactions. What are the banking transactions and how we will record this banking transaction in our books of accounts? So there are lots of banking transactions being incurred in a business. So let's start. First one, that is cash deposited to opening an account. So in our business, if cash is being deposited to opening a business account, so the journal entry will be bank account debit to cash account. As you know very well that bank increased after depositing the amount of cash. So cash being decreased, that's why bank account debit to cash account. Now cash withdrawn. If you withdraw the cash, so business will receive the amount of cash into their business, and bank through withdrawal it is automatically reduced or deducted. That's why the entry will be cash account debit to bank account. Now comes towards the third entry, that is cash withdrawn from bank for personal use. So the entry will be drawing account debit to bank account. For personal use, we know very well the entry will be drawing account debit to bank account. Now comes towards the fourth entry, that is payment by check to the creditors, to our creditors. Like Rakesh is a creditor and we know very well we have, that means business has taken some amount of commodities on credit, and on behalf of that business will have to pay to creditors. So the journal entry will be Rakesh account debit to bank account. Here Rakesh receivers and bank, you know very well bank is giver here. Now comes towards the fifth journal entry, fifth entry, payment by draft to our creditors. Before discussing the journal entry, मैं आप लोग से डिस्कस करना चाहता हूँ, आप लोग में से कभी कोई बैंक गया है बैंक ड्राफ्ट बनवाने के लिए? यदि कोई बैंक ड्राफ्ट बनवाने के लिए गया होगा तो आप लोगों ने ये नोटिस किया होगा कि बैंक ड्राफ्ट बनाने के लिए कुछ स्पेसिफिक चार्जेस, बैंक चार्जेस चार्ज करते हैं. So that bank charges is written over here. Got it? And due to making the draft, your bank automatically decreases. Got it? So the journal entry will be Vikas account debit. You have given the draft to Vikas, and that amount of, that may be amount of 2000 and whatever, to bank charges account debit to bank account. A draft amounting to rupees 2000, bank charged amounting to rupees 100, and here in to bank account, that is 2100. Bank charged the bank charges on making the draft. Now let's proceed towards the entry number 6. Payment of expenses, say rent by check. Rent account debit to bank account. Charges paid to or charged by bank. That means a bank provides some facilities to you. Okay. So on behalf of these facilities, bank takes some charges from your bank account. So the entry will be bank charges account debit to bank account. Now comes towards the 8 transactions, that is check or draft received from debtor. If you will receive check or draft, the entry will be bank account debit to debtor. That is what a Rahul given over here. So to Rahul account. Check or draft received from a debtor and not deposited in the bank on the same day. That means you have received a check or draft and not been deposited that particular check into the bank on the same day. So the general entry will be checks in hand account debit to Ankur account. That means a person or debtor who provided a check to you. So the entry will be check in hand account debit to Ankur or debtor account. Above check or draft is deposited into the bank. That means this amount, this check or draft being received, and right now we are going to deposit it, that particular draft or check into the bank. So bank automatically increased. So the entry will be bank account debit to check in hand account. Now let's proceed towards the another entry, that is deposited check dishonored. That means a check which is being deposited by Ankur, that is dishonored. That means कि वो चेक फॉल्स था, उसके अकाउंट में एक भी पैसा नहीं, that is what a dishonor of check. So we'll again make Ankur as a debtor in our books of accounts and will decrease our bank. So the entry will be Ankur account debit to bank account. Now let's proceed towards another entry. Interest charged by the bank. So the entry interest account debit to bank account. Interest allowed by the bank, that is bank account debit to interest received account. Bank makes payment on firm's behalf. That means on behalf of firm, bank pays some amount of money on standing instructions. So the entry will be insurance expenses account debit to bank account. Dues collected by bank on firm's behalf. That means on behalf of firm, the dues being collected by the bank. So bank increased. The entry will be bank account debit to dividend or maybe interest account. Repayment of bank loan in cash. So if we will pay the amount of loan in cash, so bank loan account debit to cash account. Repayment of bank loan by issue of check. If we will not pay in cash, we'll issue the check. So the entry will be bank loan account debit to bank account. And the last one, that is transfer of funds from one bank account to another bank account, say SBI to PNB. If we transfer some funds from one bank to another, then like we are transferring the funds from State Bank of India to Punjab National Bank. So Punjab National Bank account debit, that is bank account debit of Punjab National Bank to bank account, that is SBI. Got it? So Punjab National Bank increases and the bank account of SBI decreases. I hope you have cleared this all banking transactions. Okay. So we had discussed right now that the trade discount as well as cash discount and all the banking transactions. Got it? I hope this is clear to you all. Let's proceed towards the one questions. Pass the journal entry for the following transaction of Rajiv. Here lots of transactions being given, accounting business transactions has been given over here in business of Rajiv. Here you can see on 1st April Rajiv introduced cash as capital and gave check from his saving account as a cash he has given into a business, that is what a 1 lakh, and he has given through its saving account, that means its personal account, that is what a 10 lakhs. Now comes towards the April to purchase goods of rupees 1 lakh against cash, availing 10% trade discount. In April 4th, sold goods to Yogesh of list price of 50,000 less 10% trade discount. On April 7th, purchased goods of rupees 2 lakhs less 25% trade discount and paid immediately, availing cash discount of 2%. On 9th, paid salary to staff by check, and like that all the transactions being incurred in a Rajiv's business. So first of all, children, please write down these questions in your notebook or take a screenshot. First of all, record this all question in your notebook. It will help you to understand how we will record these business transactions in general. So children, please note down this all business transactions of Rajiv, and let's proceed towards the solutions. Here the journal of Rajiv, you know very well the format, date, particulars, LF, debit and credit. On April 1, we know very well the transaction is Rajiv introduced cash as capital worth rupees 1 lakh and gave check of rupees gave check from his saving account, that means his personal account, from his personal bank account he has given 10 lakhs to the business. So the entry will be cash account debit 1 lakh, bank account debit 10 lakhs to capital account, that is what a 11 lakh. So how much cash he has given into the business, that is what a 1 lakh, and how much amount of money through check he has deposited into the business, that is what a 10 lakh, and total amount of capital, that is cash plus bank, that is what a 11 lakh into the business. So the narration will be being capital introduced in cash and by check. Now comes towards the second transactions, that is purchase goods of rupees 1 lakh against check, availing 10% trade discount. That means in Rajiv's business he is purchasing the commodities or goods worth rupees 1 lakh against check. That means he is paying the amount of money through check after availing 10% trade discount. And right now we have discussed that we will not record the amount of trade discount into a business. So 10 lakhs into 10%, that is what a 10,000, and 1 lakh minus 10,000, that is what a 90,000, and that amount of 90,000 or net value will be recorded in a books of accounts. So the journal entry will be purchase account debit, that is 90,000, to bank account 90,000, being goods purchased worth rupees 1 lakh less 10% trade discount against check. Got it? So 1 lakh minus 10% of 1 lakh, that is 10,000. The amount will be 90,000. 90,000. Now comes towards the another transaction, that is April 4th. Goods sold to Yogesh of list price 50,000 less 10% trade discount. So Rajiv's business selling the commodities to Yogesh on list price, that is what a 50,000 less 10% trade discount. तो 50,000 का 10% कितना हो जाएगा, that is what a 5,000. So the entry will be Yogesh account debit to sales account. Here Yogesh is receiver and we know very well how Yogesh is being debited. So Yogesh account debit, that is 45,000, to sales account, that is 45,000. 50,000 minus 10%, that is 5,000, that is what a 45,000. 45,000. Got it? Now comes towards the another transactions, that is what a April 7. Purchase goods of rupees 2 lakhs less 25% trade discount and paid immediately, availing cash discount of 2%. So purchasing the commodity of rupees 2 lakhs less 25% trade discount, and Rajiv paid the amount immediately for the for availing the cash discount of 2%. So the working of this entry will be list price, that is what a 2 lakhs less trade discount 25%, that is what a 50,000. We know very well 2 lakhs का 25% 50,000 होता है. So as we know, we are not going to record this amount of trade discount in our books of accounts. So the invoice value is 1,50,000, and on this invoice value we will provide the cash discount, that is what a 2%. तो 1,50,000 का 2% कितना हो जाएगा 3,000. So net payment, that is what a 1,47,000. So that amount will be recorded in a books of accounts. So here the journal entry will be of this transaction is purchase account debit, that is 1,50,000. Okay, this one. Okay. To cash or bank account, how much amount we are paying, that means Rajiv is paying to their seller, that is 1,47,000. To discount received on making prompt payment, he is getting a discount of rupees 3,000 on 1,50,000. Got it? So the entry is purchase account debit to cash or bank account 1,47,000, and to discount received, that is what a 3,000. Being the goods purchase of rupees 2 lakhs at trade discount 25%, we know the trade discount is not going to be recorded in books of accounts, and paid immediately, availing 2% cash discount. So 25% of 2 lakh, that is 50,000. 2 lakhs minus 50,000, that is 1,50,000, and on 1,50,000 he is making the payment promptly. On behalf of that, he is getting a discount of 2% on 1,50,000, that is what a 3,000. And after deducting this 3,000, the actual amount he is paying, that is what a 1,47,000. I hope this is clear to you all. Now let's proceed towards the another transactions. Paid salary to staff by check. So the entry will be salaries account debit to bank account. We know very well salaries account debit to bank account, being salary paid to the staff 20,000. Now let's proceed towards the another transactions. Purchase goods of rupees 1 lakh less 10% trade discount from Prabhat Electric Company on the terms that on payment received within 10 days, cash discount will be allowed at a rate of 5%. Children, listen carefully. The goods purchase worth rupees 1 lakh and trade discount, that is what a 10%. So 1 lakh minus 10%, that is what a 90,000. And the condition for cash discount is if he'll pay the amount of 90,000 within 10 days, then only he will avail the amount of cash discount. But right now he is not paying the amount of 90,000, that is 1 lakh minus 10%. That's why on April 12th, the journal entry will be purchase account debit to Prabhat Electric Company 90,000. being goods purchased on credit. Okay, and let's proceed towards the another transactions. On April 19, paid amount to Prabhat Electric Company on account. Here we have discussed right now that he purchased the commodity from Prabhat Electric Company at a discount, at a trade discount of 10%, and he has to pay that amount of 90,000, that is 1 lakh minus 10,000, that is 90,000, within 10 days. And after April 12, the 10 days he is paying within 10 days, that is on April 19. So the paid amount to Prabhat Electric Company on account, and right now he is paying within 10 days. That's why he will avail the amount of cash discount of 5%. So the working is list price, that is what of 1 lakh, less trade discount, that is 10,000, and the invoice value will be 90,000, less cash discount, that is 4,500, and actual amount, that is he is going to pay, that is what of 85,500. So the entry on 19th April. So the entry for 19th April is Prabhat and Company debit to bank account. He has to pay 90,000 to Prabhat and Company, and right now he is paying, that is what a 85,500, and to discount received, that is what a 4,500. That means इसको कितना पे करना था, 1 लाख में से 10% ट्रेड डिस्काउंट मिल गया तो उसको कितना पे करना था, 90,000. Okay, and out of this 90,000, right now he is how much paying, that is he is paying 85,500 after availing the कैश डिस्काउंट ऑफ 5%. और ये कैश डिस्काउंट इसको क्या हो गया, फायदा हो गया. दैट्स व्हाई ही हैज रिटर्न दी डिस्काउंट received, and the narration will be being the check issued and availed cash discount, that is 5%. Now let's proceed towards the another transactions, that is what a check receive a check from Raman on 22nd. So he is receiving a check from Raman. So the entry will be check in hand account debit to Raman account. We know very well. That means he is only receiving the amount of check, not depositing that check into the bank. So the entry we know very well. Check in hand to Raman 10,000, 10,000. But after 2 days, that means on 24th, he is depositing that particular check into the bank. So the entry will be bank account debit to check in hand account, and right now bank increases due to depositing the amount of check into the bank. Got it? Now let's proceed towards the another transactions. On April 27, bank charges. As right now on discussion of banking transactions, we have discussed that bank provides some services to you, and on behalf of some services, bank charges some bank charges into the or from your bank account. So the journal entry will be bank charges account debit to bank account. Bank charges is expenses for you, you know very well, and all expenses will be recorded by the debit side to bank account, that is 200, 200, being the bank charges charged by the bank. Clear? Now let's proceed towards the another transaction, that is insurance premium paid for insuring the goods, that is 2,500. And right now for the insurance of goods, business pays some amount of insurance premium through the bank. So the entry will be insurance expenses account debit to bank account, being the insurance premium paid for insuring the goods, that is 2,500 and 2,500. Now let's proceed towards the another transactions, that is Amount transferred to fixed deposit, that is 3,50,000. So the entry will be fixed deposit account debit to bank account. That means from normal business bank account we are transferring that amount of 3,50,000 into fixed deposit account. Got it? So the entry is fixed deposit account debit to bank account, being the amount transferred to fixed deposit. Got it? And all entry being passed or all transactions being recorded as a journal, and the total of this all debit and credit, that is what are 19 lakh 57,700, 19 lakh 57,700. I hope you have understood this all concept of trade discount as well as the concept of cash discount. We know very well that cash discount will be recorded in our books of accounts, but we will not record the trade discount in our books of accounts. We have also discussed the banking transactions, how the banking transactions incurred in our business, and how we will record these all banking transactions in general. Got it? We have already discussed this banking transaction, and with the help of these questions we have discussed how to record these all business transactions in a books of accounts in general. Got it? I hope this is clear to you all and you have understood all these points very clearly. Please write down this all concept in your notebook. Please write down this question and make a solution by your own. And this is the end of today's video. Stay home, stay safe. Thanks for listening, and as always, God bless you all.